Hey guys, it's Thaum1X here, and welcome to episode 16 of my modded Minecraft series, featuring the Direwolf20 pack from Feed the Beast. So glad to be getting back to this. Let's get started. Alright, so last time when we left off, we had just created our biomass production, and it hasn't run a ton since the last episode because, well, I expanded on it. As you can see, we've got 4 wheat fields here, and I only needed 2 straw columns to cover both wheat fields. In fact, 1 straw column could have covered all this, but then they don't harvest so fast because they randomly scan the field for wheat that needs to be harvested. So, but then I needed the golems, the wood golems, to be in these bases because they have a much shorter range. But it's working out pretty good. I've got to come through here every once in a while and look for dead spots where they didn't get replanted for whatever reason. Maybe the wheat didn't drop seeds there. I think that happens. But I just replant it and go on. Let's get out of these guys' way. Dude, where are you going? Do you purposefully? We're gonna have to. He doesn't want it. God. Anyway, I expanded the upstairs too, as you can see. He's such a nice guy. Why won't you just go out with him? Anyhow. Yeah. Today we are going to get working on the next part of that whole thing. We are going to start biofuel manufacturing. Oh, that's right, he went upstairs. Stupid door. Anyway, we're going to start biofuel manufacturing, and I will get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm back, and the first thing we're going to need to start biofuel manufacturing is a place to store biofuel. So, we're going to need another iron tank. Now, I've already got 2 tank walls, so I need like 28 more. 28 more. So we're gonna that ain't gonna work. We are going to make some more tank walls. I had to remind myself just to relax when I'm recording this because I get all nervous and stuff and stop talking and stutter, and yeah, I just gotta go with it, you know. Anyway, so while we're making our iron tank walls, we can also be making our steel. So we need some more bronze because we need another sturdy casing. So let's get some bronze together. We just need 8, so put that back. And let's make our sturdy casing. There we go. And then to make a still, all we need is a sturdy casing, 4 glass, and 4 redstone. And there it is. We got a still. And remember, in order to finish this up, you gotta click on the product there, and it's 18 iron plates. Now I only needed 18 iron plates because I had some already over here. And we are going to do that, and what did I say I needed? I needed 30 total. I calculated it out earlier. So I need 28. Yeah, that looks right. Mystery math skills. Anyway, let's come down here and set this guy up. Ooh, alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to adjust some stuff. Yeah. It's okay, we can adjust that. But I'm gonna adjust that. I'm gonna have to move this line back a few, and I'll get back with you when I'm got the tank together, I guess. Alright guys, I'm back, and here we have our second tank. This is going to be our biofuel tank. And I went ahead and ran the power underneath of it and up to here. We're going to have to move that somewhere. Alright. Yeah, because, well, it should be fine. We should... we can't have it coming up there, though. Alright, so we gotta reroute this a little bit more. It's got to come up here. And continue over here. That means we don't need that piece there. And yeah, that can stay the same. We are going to run it over top of it. So and we're gonna run our output we can do that and then bring it down like that. Yeah. And that will output, and just like that. Okay. now we don't need this guy here, because we need to run another output. Let's put this back here and turn it on. And then make sure to wrench that guy. Connect there. Now we can put, let's see, now we should fill in what we don't need here. Bring that up there, and we're ready for our still. Ready to do this? Look at it go. Making biofuel. Now let's make sure that it might have to give that guy a wrench in like that. And he might have to be powered. Oh, there it is, our first little bit of biofuel. And yep, we are going to have to power that line, so power the liquid duct, because sometimes they need redstone signals in order to work, but I've got an idea how we can have our power and not see it too. I bet I had one. Yeah, I did. Standard. Alright, so if we move those blocks there, and then put the torch on that wall, and do that, and yep, redstone signal. It's pretty nifty, huh? Making biofuel. Alright, well, another thing we've got to think about doing is we've got to find something to do with these seeds, and real soon. Because we're going to have a lot of seeds. I definitely need to upgrade that to a barrel at least. And I wouldn't mind being able to store extra wheat too. Let's see. What are you doing? I mean, I think that sometimes wheat doesn't drop seeds, and that's why we get these bare spots. But I also think that sometimes when it drops multiple seeds, the golem plants as much area as he can. Because I've had it during testing where had some bare spots further away, and the golem managed, the straw golem came up and broke the wheat, and then like all the tilled land. You're not going that way. Get another target there, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, I had in the golem that was, anyway, like this corner was bare except for a seed planted here. And a golem came over here and broke this, and then suddenly these were planted and this was planted too. So if you get multiple seeds, I think it replants them, but sometimes you don't get any seeds too. So this is probably less of a concern, but it seems to happen a whole lot. Alright. Well, I think we can start laying down the foundation for our next project. So, I'm gonna get, well, I already got the stuff together. Might as well do it now. Huh. Alright, so how are we going to produce joules with Minecraft energy joules with biofuel? We're going to make a boiler. And to make a boiler, we need to start with a firebox. Now, there is a solid fuel and a liquid fuel firebox, so naturally with the biofuel, you're going to want to pump it into something, and you can pump it into a liquid fueled firebox. It's pretty efficient. People seem to be complaining about it on the FTB forums, but I don't know, maybe they're just complaining about the generator being inefficient, but when we're going to make a generator, a biofuel generator, but we've got a specific use for it too, so we'll see. Anyway, this is how you make a liquid fueled firebox, and we're going to make 9 of them. So let's get these in here. And 9 buckets. Now that's our base for our boiler. So alright guys, I've done some calculations and dug out the hole here, and we're ready to lay down our fuel box. We are going to go with a 9x9 fuel box, or a 3x3 fuel box, and we are going to go 3 layers on our tank here, for now anyway. So we need 27 total low pressure boiler blocks. Now I've got some iron being rolled up. This is, needless to say, this is taking a real toll on our iron. I mean, after we're done with this project, we'll be down to 18. So this really needs to work, doesn't it? Well, I've got to go mining after this anyway, so no big deal, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get that last one. Yeah, iron isn't too hard to come by, and getting double and sometimes triple when the iron furnace when the infernal furnace decides to spit it at me is kind of crazy. So, and there you go. That's the recipe for low pressure boiler tanks. That's right. It's just going to be a low pressure one. We could have done, well, it's only low pressure because of material concerns. But it will do what we want it to do. So you put it together like this. And when it latches together like that, you've got a boiler. Alright, the next thing we're going to need is a supply of water for this guy. And there we have an aqueous accumulator. So let's grab some water real fast. Alright, and we are going to dig out an area underneath here to put our aqueous accumulator. Right there will do. Let's take this guy and set him right there. Then we can add water. And close that up. And our steam boiler is getting water now. A steady stream of water is very important for these guys, as if you add water to a hot boiler, it will blow up. I don't want it to blow up, so yeah. Alright, so our biofuel production isn't very fast, and this is going to use a ton of fuel to start. So I've been thinking about something. I believe it can run on creosote oil. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't produce a ton of energy, but it does produce some. Clips, huh? Anyway. I don't know that we're going to be able to run this directly off of, or get it fired up off of the biofuel. And we've got more creosote oil than we can deal with. So I've got an idea. I just don't know that I've got the... if I've got what I need to do it. Let's make a bunch more. at least as much as we can of that. Let's meet 18. Don't think that's enough. We're gonna probably need some more hardened glass. See how our engines over here are doing. We're working them overtime today. Alright. Almost through, guys. At least burning fuel in this fashion, anyway. Alright, so we will be looking at pumping creosote oil out from here. Over to our liquid fueled firebox. But we are definitely going to need more liquiduct. And like I said, this is a temporary solution until our biofuel situation gets better. I got plans for that. I mean, like I said, we got to do something with those seeds. We can make plant balls with those seeds. And if we make plant balls with them, we can produce biomass and run more stills. We can probably run more stills just from the way that that's been speeding along, but I wonder if that wouldn't help. Put another redstone energy cell down there. Anyway, or transfer the one I've got down there over. Maybe that would speed it up. Let's get this one solution working before we start on another solution to something else. We can, yeah. So we're going to need to pulverize some obsidian. And then we'll have to combine it with some lead in the smelter. But for now, let's check something out. We can pop that. And set them down here. I'm thinking that this still doesn't take that much energy. That might help because yeah, we've got a redstone signal underneath here for the pipe, and yeah, that's speeding it up. see about getting some energy over to here, just so that this isn't running out so fast. It's going much faster, and this is going much slower. However, it may be foreseeable future that we can use biofuel. Anyway, I still don't think it's going to be able to keep up with it at first. I'm pretty sure that later, after it's warmed up, it'll be fine keeping up with it. But let's take this. And what else did we need? We need lead. And put them in our induction smelter. Now, this is taxing our system pretty well, I'd say. Really, I don't know that you're supposed to run this much stuff off of those little guys. But we are approaching a point creeping ever closer, you might say. So let's see about getting this set up to get this thing started. And we'll need a lever. This is the weirdest thing. In this mod pack, I am always out of sticks. When I play the game normally, I've always got tons of sticks because I just run around with torches and sticks all the time in case I need more torches. Here, not so much. And we're pumping creosote oil into the boiler. And it is burning it like crazy. I don't know if this is going to get us very warmed up. Yeah. It stopped a little bit. Filled up the liquiducts. Get that set up. We're almost there on that. That was fast. It's a lot of lime though, so. We are going to need another lever. went through that like nothing. Like butter. Well, let's see if we can get this going. This stuff will last a bit longer. Alright guys, well, I'm already over for this episode, so I'm going to cut it here, and hopefully this will work out. I don't know, though. Let's watch this one more time. Yeah, it's using a whole bucket per, and I don't think we're going to be able to keep up too well. Oh well. Next time I'll show you guys how we're doing. So, until then, have fun.